Hey everyone, it's Hope, and today I'm going to be doing a very exciting video. It's going to be part 2 to my 10 ways to show God you love him. Now, I tried to think of like different things than before, but I did make the list before I rewatched my video. So like, I made a list of 10 ways to show God you love him, and then I watched the video. And I do have a couple of similar ones or the same ones, but most of them are different. So I'm going to link my part 1 down below. Sorry, my nails. Don't pay attention to that. I'm going to link my part 1 down below. So I think you should watch both because there's very good things in both videos. So yeah, 10 ways to show God you love him. Okay, so the first one I put is pray for others. What I mean by this is like even if you're praying about yourself, like I pray I do good on this test today. You could even just be like, I pray that my whole class does good on the test today. So it's like not just about yourself, but about other people too. Or just pray for others if you see someone who needs praying for, like if someone's going through a hard time or things like that. A good way to do this in general is like, instead of saying, I pray that I do this or I get this, just say, I pray that we, like just make it about everyone, not yourself. So yeah, I just try to think about us instead of me mentality. I think that's a good way to do it. Number 2. This goes with the first one. It's think of others before yourself. I know everyone talks about, oh, like worry about yourself. Obviously treat yourself right, but like what I mean is don't be selfish and only think about yourself. Like other people matter. There's like a balance in this, but in general, I think it's more important to care for others than yourself. So being selfless, giving, generous, stuff like that. Just the mentality of the world doesn't revolve around you, which I know is hard, but I think it's important. Number 3, volunteer. So giving support to others, caring for others is very important to God because he cares for us, he cares for everyone, he doesn't just care for me, he doesn't just care for you, he cares for everyone, no matter what, so he wants you to care for others too. So volunteering is good for yourself and it's good for others because it'll do good for others. So yeah, I just think it's important that I'll show God you love him. Number 4, treat yourself right. So this kind of goes in the other direction where God made you, so he loves you. So he doesn't want you to be treating yourself in a harmful way, and this can mean a lot of things. I'll just give some examples, like, and I need to work on this too, like I eat a lot of junk food, let's say. I should probably eat better because your body's your temple, you know? Or like staying up super late probably isn't the best thing, but then also more like mental things too, like not dating people who are bad for you or toxic, or having good friendships, not picking toxic friendships, like stuff like that. Like treat yourself right. So don't be selfish, but also know that God loves you and you deserve the best too. And treating yourself right could also mean just getting closer to God and doing what he'd want you to do, because what he wants you to do is what's right for you. Number 5, look to God for advice and guidance. So this can be in prayer too. Just always go to him, not to other things. Like we cannot do this by ourselves. He is there for us. So like don't go to materialistic things for guidance. Like don't have that be your goal. Have God be the one who's telling you what is right for you, because he knows you so well. He knows what's right for you. So we should be going to him. He knows, we don't. So that shows you love him, that you know that you could trust him because he has a plan for you. So trusting in him really shows that you love him. Number 6, so this is a little bit of a couple things, but forgive others. So God is so merciful and forgiving, so like he wants us to be the same way. So it's very hard to forgive others, but that's a way to show that you love him. And then also saying sorry and trying to do better after you do something wrong, I guess, or just something like that. That's kind of part of confession. If you're Catholic, you know this. Just like saying sorry for when you do something wrong and then trying to do better. That shows you love him because you realize you can do better with his help. Number 7, respect others. So this goes into a lot of things. Respecting others is very important. Like you shouldn't think you're the best. You shouldn't be prideful. So like be open-minded. Obviously, people view religious groups as being closed-minded, but like I'm gonna give myself an example for this. I'm not saying I'm perfect, I have a lot to work on, I'm just giving an example. I consider myself open-minded because I have my religious beliefs and I have my views on everything, but I'm open to listening to other views and even changing my view if it goes along with my faith in a way that I can understand it. But I'm not hateful toward other groups. I understand that they're going to think differently of me, and I don't think of them any less than me because I am not the best person in the world either. The only one who is perfect is God. So not being prideful in myself and realizing other people are not going to believe everything I believe, but realizing we both can voice our opinions and be respectful toward each other. That's an example. So just because you're religious doesn't mean you can't be open-minded. So yeah, just respecting others and their beliefs and themselves. Number 8. So go to church every Sunday for holidays and holy days of obligation. So that's just another way to show God you love him, giving him that time that you're like, I'm setting aside time in my week just for you and for me, togetherness, all that stuff. That's very important. That includes praying too, just giving time for God. So number 9 is spreading the truth. So spreading the gospel. Don't be afraid to speak up when you know that it's your time to speak about something important. Say it in a respectful way, of course, but don't back down. And also, there's ways that it's just peaceful speaking out. Speaking the truth is very important. It's important to God. So yeah, I would just say to do that. And the last one is get to know God. So the way I put this is reading the Bible. I need to work on this. The only times I read the Bible is some Bible studies I went to, and in church, part of the Bible you read and stuff like that. So I really need to like dig deep and read the whole Bible, which will take time. But the reason I don't do it is because when I read things, I get very like kind of obsessed with it. I really dig deep in it, and like the Bible's to me very confusing, so it will be a bigger deal for me, but it should be worth it. Like I'm going to do it soon, hopefully. Like hope I put this in the video, so you know what, now I have to do it because he did so much for us, and I should be willing to do that. Like I want to get to know him more, and that's a great way to do it. So that's a great way to show you love him, is to get to know him, and one way is to read the Bible. So yeah, you know, that takes time, so don't rush it. But I think, you know, even just like once a day reading whatever amount you want, like a chapter or something, whatever you want to do, it's a great way to show you love him. So obviously there's plenty of more ways, like the video down below of my part 1 to this video is more ways to show God you love him and ways you think for yourself, and you can watch other videos, ask people, stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and just be kind to others, be kind to yourself, and listen to God. He's in your heart. He loves everyone so much, inside and out. He has so much mercy and forgiveness for us, and he's always there for us. And I also wanted to mention that I do have a playlist for all my faith/religion based videos. So I'll put a link down below to the faith-based playlist, and it's just on my channel too. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like it, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified when I make new videos. I love you guys so much. Stay tuned for more, and you're so beautiful inside and out. Bye guys, see you soon.